So I want to do some molarity questions. These are concentration. And the one thing is that molarity is big M. So big M for molarity, that's moles of solute over liters of solution. So the solute is always the one, liters of solution. The solute is always the one in the lesser amount. For basically, it's going to be the solid in most cases. And then liters of solution is a solute plus a solvent together, that volume together. So let's take a look at this one right here. So in this case right here, it says, what is the molarity of a 750 milliliter solution? So again, solution includes everything, the solute plus the solvent, which contains 2.11 moles of sodium sulfate. So sodium sulfate, that's going to be the solute. So a couple of things about this one. So my moles of solute is 2.11 moles. That's given. Liters of solution. Well, they gave it 750 milliliters. We have to convert it to liters. You can do this a couple of different ways. You can divide it by 1,000. So divide it by 1,000. That's going to give you 0.7500 liters. Another quicker way that I often do, I move this decimal 3 places to the left. And that gets it done too. So 1, 2, 3, and then I put any way you want to do it, but we have to be able to do this kind of quickly for a lot of these problems. So to get the molarity then, divide 2.11 moles, divided by 0.7500 liters, and you're going to end up with 2.81 moles / liters of sodium. So again, get your moles. They gave you the moles. If they gave it to you just in grams, you have to convert it to moles using molar mass divided by your volume in liters. So let's take a look at this one. In this case, it says how many grams of potassium chloride, I gave you the molar mass of potassium chloride, must be added to make 2.50 liters of a 0.0200 molar KCl solution. So basically, you have a container, and say it holds 2.5 liters. Most of that's going to be water. You want to figure out then, well, how much of this KCl I have to add so that when I mix it together, my total volume is 2.5 liters. My concentration now is going to be 0.0200 molar concentration. Couple of things when I'm doing this. I like to use this concentration as a unit factor. So basically, that 0.02 basically means 0.0200 moles of KCl per 1 liter solution, or I can do the reverse. So I can write this down as 2 unit factors. Now remember, I'm not going to write the unit factors down first. So basically, when I'm looking at that, what I'm going to write down first is going to be the volume. Okay, molar mass, we're not going to write that down first either. So 2.5 liters of solution. I need to end up with grams of KCl at the very end. So that's how much KCl I need to add, dilute it down 2.5 liters to get the concentration. So a couple of things. Well, I can go from liters to moles. So 1 liter of solution so bam, bam. So I use unit factor 8. I can go from liters to moles, and then I can go from moles to grams like we always do, using the molar mass. So if I do that, I'm going to end up with, this is 3.73 grams of KCl. So again, I need to add this much concentration, this many grams of KCl, dilute it down 2.5 liters, and then I have my concentration. The trick to this, write down the concentration as a unit factor. So 0.02 over 1 liter, and 1 liter of 0.02. And then what's given is going to be at 2.5 liters. You don't want to write the unit factors of what's given. You can go from liters to moles, and then moles to grams. So let's take a look at this last one here. It says if a student adds 15 grams of NaBr to 100 milliliters of solution. So basically, if you're making solution up in the lab, you get like a volumetric flask that's 100 milliliters. You add 15 grams of NaBr. Again, you dissolve it, dilute it to 100 milliliters, and they say, what's that concentration? What's that molarity of that? Remember, our definition for molarity, moles of, this case, solute, which is NaBr, over liters of solution. A couple of things right here. Whenever I have solutions in milliliters and I'm doing molarity, this is converted to liters. So to convert to liters, I'm just going to move the decimal over 3 places. So 1, 2, 3. So my liters of solution, let's just get that out of the way, is 0.1000 liters. So again, we'll just convert that 100 milliliters to liters. You can divide by 1,000 or move the decimal over 3 places to the left. To get the moles of NaBr, well, I have 15 grams of NaBr. I got to convert it. Again, I got to use the molar mass of NaBr. So 15.0 grams of NaBr. You have to look up the molar mass, and I think the molar mass in this case is 102.89. So 102.89 grams of NaBr is 1 mole of NaBr. And then you can just divide it by your liters of solution. In fact, let's just do that all in one step. Just divide it by 0.1000 liters of solution. And so when we work this out, I'm going to end up with moles on top and liters of solution in the bottom. So if I work that out, I'm going to end up with 1.45 moles, again, slash liters. So 1.45 moles of NaBr per liter of solution.